K97.5 real hip hop and R&B. Your girl Mir.I.am hanging out with your Carolina Waves Radio. We live, we lit. Just been joined in the building. By introduce yourselves to the people.
Hey, what's good? It's your girl EBZ, the artist.
Hey, Ebs.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
What's your real first name?
Ebony.
Ebony.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ebony. Ebs.
Yes.
And you are definitely out here doing the damn thing. You're one of the most talented artists that I think I've seen out here, because you just do so many things, which we're going to get into. But you are here because you dropped off your new single, Say It. So you produced the track.
Yeah.
Obviously you wrote it.
Yeah.
And so tell us about, the making of it. And it's gone on to get almost 3 million views on YouTube. So people have really taken to the dance videos out. I'm going to drop my dance video a little bit later. Doing the Millie Rock to it and the whoa. But tell us about the making of it, and did you think that when you dropped it, it was going to blow up the way that it has?
So basically, when I first made the beat, I just kind of like threw it together when I was watching Black Swan one night, and I focused on the ballerinas and the sounds of the bells and stuff. So I just wanted to make something very theatrical and cinematic. And I didn't expect to put those lyrics on the song. A little raunchy. I
like it though.
Yeah, thank you. No, because I was so shy to show it to my mom. I was like, I hope she doesn't find out about this, and then it was so embarrassing. But yeah, the next day I just laid some vocals down. I just vibed with it, and it was almost like a freestyle, I guess. I didn't write it down, but yeah, I just vibed with it. And I didn't expect for it to get that much buzz at all.
So when you saw the song, growing and the views just steadily increasing and people out here making dance videos, like, what was your reaction?
I was in shock. I'm not even gonna lie, because it's weird, because when you're in a world where you're making music in your living room and then seeing it in multiple places all over the world is very surreal. So it's a blessing. I was shocked.
Definitely. And I saw you recently celebrating the fact that it just got 2 million views, and you're on your way to 3.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
Which is pretty dope.
It's really, really dope. I'm excited to release some more so people can get my true vibe and what I do music for. I just want to give a different sound to the world from North Carolina, because a lot of people, of course it's dope artists in North Carolina, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of dope artists, but I want to bring up the R&B side a little bit more than the hip hop in Durham. So.
And we need that, because like you said, there are so many hip hop artists out here that are doing the damn thing, and I can only really name, and I'm immersed in this, but a handful of R&B artists that really get it. You know what I'm saying? And it really, you can see on the charts and really having that longevity and that success. And you're definitely one of those artists. So tell us a little bit about, your history and your background. How long have you been making music and producing and singing and rapping and everything that you do?
So my first initial talent that I really focused on was drawing and art, fine arts.
You're really dope too, by the way.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm like, dang, is there talent left for anybody else? So if you don't have any talent, God gave all the talent to Ebs. I apologize. It is what it is.
Yeah, my parents, honestly. My mom, she's a makeup artist. My dad was a barber, and he did hair, and he did fine arts as well.
Okay.
So it's like an overall family thing.
Just the creative atmosphere.
Yeah, so she always created that atmosphere for us. So me and my brothers. But yeah, I thought I was gonna be into doing art like that, but then my uncle gave me my first guitar, and it was my father's guitar. So I just started learning instruments after that, in school, and then I was in the school.
Were you a band kid?
I was a band kid to an extent. I wasn't in the band, but I was in the class. But I just did not want to be in the band.
So you were in the class.
Yeah.
But you didn't play.
I played in the in the concerts, but not on the field.
Gotcha. Okay, so you weren't in the marching band, but you were in the concert or some band.
Yeah.
Okay. And what'd you play?
I played, well, in high school I played the trumpet. In middle school I played the alto sax and the viola.
Hey, woodwinds. I play clarinet.
Yes, I love the woodwinds. That's my favorite section, honestly. And
Screw brass. Let's start a war.
I'm about to buy a saxophone. I was about to say, let's get it. But yeah, like I kind of like started from like, you know, the roots of music, like learning sheet music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got into like computer-based stuff, like, you know, working with Ableton softwares and learning how to make beats. Mimicked my cousin. He got me started on working on beats and stuff. So after I saw that he can do it, I was like, let me try. And I just started studying, looking on YouTube videos, learning how to actually like use it to my best ability. Just so I'll be able to know what to tell, you know, people in the studio what I want my stuff to sound like.
Right.
So yeah, I've just been practicing ever since, every day.
So have you been able to kind of merge those worlds? Because a lot of people that make beats, they don't have a background in music. They don't know how to play instruments. They just kind of learn on that particular software or program. And then you got the people who, you know, have background who kind of merge those two worlds. So have you been able to kind of use your experience and what you've learned on the other side of it, on the production side?
Yeah, I have to. I would say when it comes to like adding a melody to a song, I tried my best to shy away from like samples a little bit and actually like play piano and try to play the instruments, you know, like just so I can be able to perform it if I need to. You know, so I like.
And you gotta worry about clearance because samples are
that
headache.
too. I was about to say clearance. I can't do it. Yeah. So I just merge it like that if I can.
So what all do you play?
Right now I haven't really been playing all the instruments that I've learned. I'm trying to get them all back, like buy them. But I've been playing like the acoustic guitar and electric guitar and piano.
That's pretty dope. Piano, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And it's really cool to see female artists that are also musicians and that, you know, can play instruments and things like that and that produce. It's really refreshing to be able to see that. Because there's so many that, you know, they can do it, but they don't get a spotlight a lot of times. So big shouts out to you. So what would you say is your favorite part of the creative process? Do you like, you know, going in the studio, laying down the vocals? You like making the track and producing? You like performing? What's like your favorite aspect of the whole creative process?
I like building harmonies with my vocals. Like I like just layering background vocals and just, I don't know, like trying to like exaggerate my voice to sound different sometimes. Like I try to challenge myself to sound different on every track so it won't be repetitive for people. I mean, sometimes people like repetitive sounds because it reminds you of that specific artist, but I like to change it up sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's fun doing it.
And I mean, I can tell just from hearing some of your music that actually rings true. I like some of the things that you've done with harmonies and your voice. Are there any artists that you look up to that kind of do that you love their style or the way they deliver harmonies and things like that?
Solange.
Yes.
I love her music so much. And I listen to a lot of Frank Ocean too because he does that a lot. But mainly, I would say my top two are Whitney Houston and Brandy. Yep. Yeah, I was about to say, I bring you back to the 90s R&B roots.
Yes, I
love
mean,
it.
I don't know how much you follow me, but I'm like the biggest Whitney Houston fan.
I've seen
ever.
It. Yes, I love it.
And I love Brandy too, because she's one of Whitney's kids, and I just love the way that, like, she really broke out during the Full Moon era to like craft and create her own style. The way that she sings and the harmonies and the vocal arrangements, which a lot of people have been influenced and inspired by. So I really don't think that she gets the credit that she deserves.
She doesn't.
Because I mean, I can literally listen to a lot of artists and I'm like, they're influenced by Brandy just by the way that they delivered the song and the harmonies and they approached it. But yeah, those are definitely some dope artists that. Yeah, you just gained 5 extra points.
Oh no, like I love 90s R&B. Like that is my favorite genre. Like,
90s R&B is like, it was just so much diversity and so many voices, and everybody really just had their best self out, you know. So many dope artists came out of the 90s. Who are some of the other favorites that came out of the 90s?
Brownstone. I really love that.
Yes, I love Brownstone.
And In Vogue. I love In Vogue. And who else? There's a lot of artists I listen to. Like, I have a whole playlist of 90s R&B music. But yeah, I love Tevin Campbell.
His tone.
Yes.
He was like, and you know, with you being a Whitney Houston fan, I'm sure you can hear the similarities.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she was like his biggest influence. So
Yes.
a lot of the songs and the way he delivers them is like a little baby Whitney.
Yeah.
That's why like he's definitely one of my favorite voices out of the 90s. Also, you got some good picks over here. You're doing pretty good. I love it. I love it. So we got EBZ the artist in the building with us, Carolina Waves Radio. And I just want to get your opinion on a couple of different things.
Okay.
Just to kind of, you know, get to know you a little bit more.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts on social media? How you feel about it?
I know that for sure it can be toxic. Very toxic.
There are a lot of toxic people who hide. And
yeah,
have a lot of
there are
nice
trolls
things to
out there.
Yes, trolling is a lifestyle for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a career for a lot of people. But a lot of the times when it comes to social media, I look at it as not only a way to promote myself, but a way for others to feel inspired in a way and feel more confident within themselves. I try to keep away from drama most of the time and just post things that will uplift people or inspire them or just, you know, make them, I don't know, sometimes I post some selfies. Sometimes some thirst traps, but most of the time I like to post positive stuff. So yeah. And
so you think, you know, it's a good way to be able to connect with fans and to be able to relate to artists. Do you think that people take it a little bit too seriously?
Yes, for sure, because they don't look at the bigger picture. They think that social media is all that's everything right there. And it's not. It's a bigger world outside of social media. Like, it helps to just, you know, not be on it so much. A lot of people don't know how to, like, shy away from it. They're very consumed. Yeah. So, yeah.
Have you ever met anybody that you clicked and vibe with on social media and then in person it was kind of weird? Or the opposite, you connected well?
Yeah, I think a lot of the people that I've met, they've had a lot of good energy when I met them in person. Like, they're very respectful and they don't try to say nothing crazy to me or try to bum rush me with a picture or anything. They just like, oh, I respect what you do, and then they bat me up and keep it moving.
And if you're not following EBZ the artist, you might want to. She's pretty entertaining online. You're just gonna have to go look for yourself.
Yeah. And a lot of times I try to, I'm a jokester. I'm a goofball. Like, all the time I am joking, and people will think that I'm serious sometimes, but I can't take myself seriously a lot of times.
I saw the Halloween wig. And then the post that you made after cutting up. You just look like you had a good time.
People thought I was so serious dancing, and I was like, no, I really was trying to hit one for Lil Saint real quick.
Sometimes you just got to do it one time for Lil Saint. You have to pay homage. I mean, it's only right.
They challenged me, so I had to.
So the Popeye's chicken sandwich is back out today.
Oh, God.
What are your thoughts on that? Have you had one?
I haven't. It's been sold out every time I try to get one.
I'm sure them lines are around the corner. People probably missing church today so they can stand in line for some Popeye's chicken.
It's crazy. Like,
I have to get one. So I'm probably gonna get one and then film myself eating it. People are just acting crazy over it.
Like, it's insane. Like, I really don't understand. I mean, it's what's in it, like.
Right. I mean, clearly crack or something.
Yeah,
Gotta be people acting the way that they acted. I just think it's hilarious that they brought it back on the day that Chick-fil-A is closed.
Yeah.
Petty points on 1,000.
Yeah.
Like, I love it.
I didn't even think about
that.
that.
They
That's
did.
Crazy.
Today it just came back in stores today.
You're just like, wow, everybody's in church.
Exactly. That's gonna be Sunday service dinner.
That's crazy.
They're gonna have them after in the vestibule. What are your thoughts on reality TV? You watch it?
I used to watch it. I'm not even gonna lie. I was hooked on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I was hooked.
I stopped after like the second season. Like after K. Michelle left is pretty much when I left because it just kind of started getting just too unrealistic.
Yeah, like I was into the like I didn't like New York and Hollywood like that. It wasn't really, I don't know, it didn't pull me in like that.
Yeah.
And everything just kept seeming like more repetitive. So I was just like, nah, I think I'll just stop watching it. But
would you ever consider doing reality TV?
I don't think I can do that. I don't think so, because I'm just, I don't know, I'm very, like...
You seem like a private person.
I'm
like,
very private.
And like you wouldn't want, because you got to create a certain amount of drama to stay on those shows, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I wouldn't want my family out there like that. I don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
My mom, she's like, nah. She's like, no, you won't, regardless of what you say.
What are your thoughts on performing? Do you like performing? Do you, you know... Since you're so private, do you find it hard to make that transition, or do you get comfortable as soon as you get on stage? How do you feel about it?
I like performing to an extent. It depends on the crowd. I know a lot of times it's hard to choose what kind of songs I really want to go for when it comes to the scene and stuff, because a lot of times, you know, it's the intimate crowds and then the hype crowds. But I do enjoy performing just to see how like fans react to it. I like seeing them, like their eyes like lighting up when they see me. Like I know I like to create a vibe when it comes to performing too. Like I like to make sure that my lighting's good to where it's not really like a spotlight on me. I like to not be the center of the performance, but I like to still inspire people. I don't like to be, I don't know, I'm very to myself, so being in front of a crowd is weird to me. So I just have to I try to keep a more intimate performance for people rather than just being up there for the hype. Right. If that makes sense.
Okay. And do you find it, I mean, because, yeah, I can understand that, because depending on the lineup and the audience that you get in front of, like if you're in an all hip hop lineup, it's going to have a certain type of energy.
Because a lot of times that's like the case around here. Yeah. So I try to adjust to it a little bit, like with my rapping, but most of the time I like to be on a lineup with like R&B artists. I like to see the other, other artists. It's cool. But yeah, I like performing.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the NC music scene right now?
I love the way that it's growing. I really do. Like it's a lot of talented artists like setting up more events for Durham, because Durham didn't have that many, places for people to perform and showcase their artwork. So I really like the fact that people are being able to perform and also show their visual art to people. In different types of events where it's like everything mixed together. Yeah. So that's cool, and I like when it comes to the area. Sometimes though, it's a lot of competitive people. That's the only problem I would say is in Durham right now, and it's kind of making everyone get cliquey and separated. And I feel like people should stop being so competitive when it comes to that, because we're all artists. We're all trying to get somewhere with our art. We're all trying to inspire people. Like, we just need to stick to our main focus when it comes to what we're trying to do. A lot of people get blinded by the clout, and then they switch up, try to act different. And I don't like that side of it, but everything else is cool. I really like how talented everyone's.
And it's a lot of creative people in Durham by itself. Like the creativity is and the talent level of artists out there is really crazy. But like you said, there's definitely enough room for everybody, and everybody can have their own fan base, and it doesn't have to be a competition situation.
Yeah, and it's not even like the fact that everyone has to work like on a song together. We can just just be cool with each other.
Coexist together.
Have respect.
Yeah. Now you DJ as well?
A little bit. It's like I do beat shows, so it's like kind of like DJing, but just showcasing my beats in a way to where it mixes like a DJ set. But I do want to get into DJing soon. Like it
Well, shit, that's pretty dope. Because I mean, you
Yeah.
can spotlight your own stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's fun. Like I really like it. I
Yeah,
really
I like
do.
that. Who is that, please?
Yeah, it's a. At first, it was weird trying to do it for the first time. I was like, this is really weird with people hearing my stuff but not hearing me perform it. It's weird, but it's cool. Everyone shows you love there. Like everyone's dancing and it's cool.